Hey, what's happening? This is Tracy Morgan. This is Adam Sandler. This is Al Pacino. And you're listening to two guys who sound like Mexicans, Juan and Jose, but they call him Joe. Keep it here or I'll put a baby in your butthole.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Heyo.
Welcome back. Juan and Joe Podcast. Thank you again for joining us. We are here for letters of B-rad, or letters from B-rad. I guess letters from B-rad.
Yeah, letters from B-rad.
Letters from B-rad.
In the last 3 episodes, kind of joined you on your voyage to
That's right.
go visit B-rad. And then we on the way there, and then a podcast on the way back, and then we did 48 hours later another podcast.
Yeah,
that one's
pretty much it.
That one's done. I forgot to upload it yesterday. I was going to do that so you could listen to it, but
okay.
did that one. That one's totally ready to go. So that'll be next Monday, the 11th. We'll release that one probably.
Very nice. I did release a video today.
Ooh,
a vlog video for LAC, the luxury auto collection that we were at. So had that matte red Lamborghini SVJ in there.
That thing is nice.
Yeah.
That is on YouTube, Juan and Joe Studios.
Yes.
Check that out.
Please do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to that. We have our podcast on there, but there's no video on there. Every once in a while you'll see an image, and we will note that.
Yeah.
But it's no video. It's just for those who, for some reason, do not use podcast apps. Because why?
They're part of the 2%.
I guess. It's so much more easier.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
And the data usage is minimal compared to that.
And you can lock your phone while you're streaming it. You don't have to do all that crap.
Yeah. So anyways, that's why the podcasts are up on YouTube. And eventually we probably will get around to doing video. So we kind of want to get used to that.
Yep. Now that we're doing it.
So, but check us out there. Hit that little bell for the notifications. Yeah. We have animations up there. We have vlogs up there. We have skits, sketch comedy, a few different kinds. Again, like we said, podcast. Pretty active on that. We try to at least upload something once a week. Yep. Sometimes we do only twice a week, but make sure you guys check that stuff out.
We also got we recorded a new video on Saturday.
On that, that's right. Yes,
Kyle came over and threw him in the mix, and that came out really good, man. We got a lot of good shots. I'm excited to see that once it's all cut together and put together. It looked really good, though. I mean, we took our time setting that up.
Yeah.
A little bit of Ronin action on there.
A little Ronin on there, which was nice to always use the Ronin S.
That'll look cool.
Kyle is a person that also works with us, who is a big film guy, and Kyle Gherkin. He that's Gerkin. He actually has written and directed and edited a feature film of his. Which is called 7 Hours in Heaven, right?
Yep, 7 Hours in Heaven. It's available on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Check it out. Watch it.
Good movie. Good. Check it out. So
it's really good.
Kyle has decided to join us. Probably not as much as he would be. He's capable. He's going to join us when he's able to do so.
When his schedule allows.
Yeah, since he actually has a wife and 4 kids, and 2 of them are quite little. But he is going to be joining us more often.
How is he not gray? Why am I gray and losing hair, and he's got more kids and he's okay?
Maybe you're 100% white and he's 90% white. You fuckers age badly.
Yeah, I got a little bit of Native American though.
Well, obviously not the fucking part that ages well.
30 second add up to
not the part that ages well, evidently.
No. I got the part that can't process alcohol.
Yeah, you got basically 0 of the Native American, evidently. Maybe you're more Canadian.
Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
Oh, that'd be terrible. And also check out our merch at ktshirts.net.
Yes.
And also our videos and stuff are also on our website.
On our website, which is juanandjoecomedy.com.
And we do have a Juan and Joe Studios Instagram, but we both have our own Instagrams, so unfortunately we're not as active as we should be on the Juan and Joe's. We try, but it's a little bit harder. But you could check that one out on Instagram. You could check mine out at Jose Meza _creator, and then Baden's is
The Baden, Baden.
But anyway, we are kind of all over the place, or try to be. Not like most places with Twitter and all that shit.
No, we stay away from that.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, Twitter's kind of the death of a lot of people. I think you have to be big enough to matter to do it Twitter, so people actually follow it. They get to already have a name. And then, but if you have too big of a name, you can't use it, because then if you say the wrong thing,
you get fired.
Get fired. So
I don't know.
I
think Twitter is really, really dangerous waters to a point for sure.
Not that interesting.
God damn, I was gonna say something too, as far as like, okay, so are you? So, anyways, I can't remember yet, and hopefully it comes to me. But yes, we have a new video that will be coming out hopefully the next couple weeks. Oh, and that's what I was gonna say. I kept thinking, okay, so I don't know how long this video is gonna be. My guess is maybe a minute and a half. That would be my guess. I don't know. But I kept racking my brain, because we're like, shit, that took 7 hours, basically. 6-7 hours. Granted, we have a lot of lighting set up, and that's what takes the most. But one thing I was racking my brain, I was like, man, we did just short the first Hold My Beer Watch This that we did. Mm-hmm. And we shot that son of a bitch in like 2.5 hours.
Did we really?
Yeah, I remember, because it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we started, and we were done like at 4:30.
Yeah, that is really short.
And we had a lot of good shots. I even remember, I'm like, holy shit. We didn't have anything planned. We didn't have anything written down.
Nope. Hey, maybe we could do this. This might be interesting.
Yeah, and that's all we did.
Some way to start it. Let's throw rocks in a cup. Well,
and we started it that way, and worked out great.
Yeah.
We had the wide shot of us both talking, and then we had the angle shots of individuals talking. We had the one you walking into the truck.
Yep.
You driving the truck, me jumping up and down. Doing the extreme close up of me as I'm getting ready to jump. Yep. The wide shot of the truck, the shot of the truck stopping, the truck. We had
inside the truck too, as it approaches.
Yeah, as it approaches, the shoe falling, and then the end shot. And I was thinking, holy shit, how were we able to do that? And again, maybe is a few things. I'm guessing is one is lighting setup. That stuff takes a while, evidently.
It does.
And each time we are having to do a different setup, we have to do the lighting again. Mm-hmm. So I almost thought, like, man, were we just overthinking stuff? But I don't really want to think that, because we like shots. We love that cinematography look, and again, I'm thinking it's probably because, again, we had the setup is just a lot more difficult there.
Yeah.
When you're going from inside to outside, it's definitely more difficult.
Yeah. We actually kept it a little bit simpler though by only running one camera, but maybe if we would have had two, we could have ran different angles, and
I think that was one
faster.
thing. Yeah. I think if we would have ran two cameras, we probably would have done it better. But I think you
ran ahead of us, or you're ahead of me on cameras. You upgraded your camera and your lens, and I'm still looking at upgrading the camera. Now I'm going to order it this week. So I think there's like a little bit of we got the really good glass and the really good camera. Do we want to pull out the old one? It's kind of like, do we need a two camera? Let's just do it twice.
I think there's a lot of truth to that, but I think also the other part is okay, if we're going to run two cameras, we need to have light on this subject and light on this subject. So we can't light one subject at a time.
Yep.
Now, if we were outside and doing a lot of that, it's possible then at that point, because we have so much light, that then we would run duals.
Yeah.
And then that way, I mean, the glass in the camera does matter, but not as much as it does on the inside, like an interior shooting.
Right. But I think I was wondering if part of it was, I know we wrote this one out pretty well. We had a really good idea. We only changed a couple of things as we were rolling. We didn't change anything too major. But I was trying to figure out if there was a difference in the script that I put together for this and the script that Kyle put together for the one we shot for him. Like, was there anything that was it clear? Was his clearer or more direction?
It's just more dialogue. Just kind of we were talking about.
Yeah, but
more dialogue.
you didn't think it was easier because we had more Like it wasn't clear. The direction on it wasn't significantly clearer than ours, right?
I thought it was about the same.
Okay.
So I don't think it had anything to do the way the script was put together or anything like that. I just think is the story behind it, and the less dialogue, but the more camera angles takes longer.
Yeah, we're building the story.
Again, we didn't have
dialogue.
we didn't have any lights to have to worry about as well there.
Yeah,
that really saves a shitload of time if you really think about it.
It does.
You know, so
shoot outside as much as possible.
Well, that or we use all the lights and make sure that we are ready to go.
The whole fucking room.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, well, like I told you, I was thinking about ripping out every light bulb I have and putting in the white light. Yours looks pretty white.
Those are white.
Is that the new ones that the place put in?
No, they don't put in. We have them, but the thing is you're still going to be somewhat yellow, but definitely better than having this yellow shit.
Yeah, my freaking living room and kitchen are really yellow, like 70s yellow.
Yeah. They get pretty yellow.
Brighter white. You know, we still have to light if we were doing something. There, but
there's no. Of course we do.
You're getting at least a little bit of.
Us.
Yeah, you're getting a better glow. We had to kill the lights at my place.
Yes.
Completely, and then just light.
Shooting dirty light with dirty light. That's why.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyways, hopefully, we'll let you guys know when the video comes out. Again, if you hit that little bell on our YouTube channel, you will notice and you will get a notification when we do post that up. And we have a few other scripts in the pipeline that are, for the most part, written.
Yep.
And we just are going to be having to set up a shoot date for those.
Yeah. It's good.
On that, I'm also probably going to try to go visit Brad this weekend, this Saturday. I think so. It's going to be the 4th week. I want to be able to go visit him again. So, at that point, I'll probably be by myself that day, and possibly just do the podcast, just talk to you guys about the experience, just to see how it is again. Why not? I'm going to go talk to Brad again.
Exactly.
I don't know if he's going to be writing me a letter right now that now at least we're able to visit each other, and it's possible that there's one sitting there in the mailbox. But stay tuned for that as well, for another podcast. I don't know. I might do one on the way there, but definitely once I get out of there. So I'll see how it goes.
Sure.
And also keep an eye out for another vlog that I already have ready to go. Probably won't be out till next Monday, depending on when we do the podcast, or maybe Wednesday, or who knows.
And what's that one?
That is the Cars and Coffee on a Saturday, February morning. So anyways, I was checking out today the news. Well, Google News, I guess. I don't read it, but
that's the only thing I ever get. I don't see news on the TV, but every once in a while I'll look and they're like, "Hey, that article actually looks interesting."
Yeah. But the Prodigy singer. You know who the Prodigy is, right?
I don't think so.
The Smack My Bitch Up Firestarter.
Yeah.
He died over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Which I didn't know until just little like just earlier today.
Really?
Fucking killed himself.
What about Firestarter? Have they done anything lately?
Kind of been done for a while. They were doing a tour, so.
Oh, really? He did.
He committed suicide.
Holy shit!
49.
There's so many people lately.
I don't fucking get that shit. On?
It's almost like a Contagion or one of those like movies building where all these people are just fucking,
Yeah, I don't.
It's just crazy.
I mean, it's really sad too, because like I mean, like I mean, and I don't understand depression to that point, of course, and thank God that I don't. But I just like, you're doing something that you fucking work so hard for, that you love to. Like, you weren't forced into doing this. You wanted to do this. This is what you fell in love with, and you're making a fucking living doing what you love to do.
Yeah.
And again, it's just because I don't understand it, but it's still mind blowing to me. So, like I've always said, and not that it's gonna ever really work that well, and I mean guaranteed, but I always say, with somebody, whether they're a singer or an actor, whatever it is, and they decide to fucking check themselves out, the one thing I would say is like, hey, before you do that, come work where I work for fucking 2 weeks and live the fucking way I live and be on that schedule and have that same amount of pay.
We don't have that much money.
Yeah.
Well, we could just...
Nope, not going to happen.
No. This check card isn't... This Visa could not buy a house.
Right. And you're going to come to work at 7:30.
Yeah.
I don't get up till 10. That's too bad.
Yep.
That's not going to work. You have to be here at 7:30, and you are going to be making X amount of dollars, which is considerably lower than what you're making now.
Exactly, yeah.
And so then at that point, work what I have to work, and keep in mind that this is temporary for you. So don't kill yourself because of this.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that it's temporary. You're going to do it for 1 month. Live exactly what you can afford and with this and that without any help.
Yep.
And then at the end of the month go, so how is life after all? Is it really that bad?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't have the depression either. And we were actually talking on Saturday about depression. The only time I ever get depressed and everything is when I'm sick. Like really fucking sick. I get like angry and then I get like, how the fuck is that guy walking around feeling fine? Fuck that guy. And then I'll get like mad.
Right.
And I'll kind of get depressed. Like, fuck this, man. 4 days of being in bed. I'm done. I'm like pissed. But I always, what I don't get about it is like, if, you know, I got a job working on videos and stuff with you. We got the t-shirt business. I got a wife. I got daughter. I got family up in Minnesota. I got tons of shit going on. If shit got so bad that I was ready to just eat a bullet, I would walk away from every one of you motherfuckers, move somewhere that you would never find me, and try something else.
That's what I would do.
I don't understand that.
I'll buy a one-way ticket to Hawaii and be a beach bum.
Because you only got one shot. You might as well at least try something else. If this isn't working for you, it could be the environment. I'd at least
just say
try
fuck
it. Maybe it's the environment. You know, throw this fucking cell phone into the ocean and fucking leave.
And run away.
And just run away like a little kid.
Literally kill yourself that way, but kill yourself off in front of the environment that you're at to start somewhere else new.
I would at least try it because like I know that people are wired, and if you're wired that way, it's hard to find happiness anywhere, and it makes sense to do that. But fuck, why wouldn't you just go out and try it? You know, go live as a beach bum in fucking Hawaii or go to fucking Florida. I remember the warm waters in Tampa. That's probably where you'd find me. You know, eating shrimp and shit, fucking work some shit job, making $10 an hour,
Jamaica,
rent a house from somebody you don't know.
Yeah,
just fucking
just go.
You can go to Mexico. You can speak the language.
Yeah.
Hola.
Wherever the fuck you want to go.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, at least try it.
I mean, and I don't.
I like your idea too. Try living as a fucking regular blue collar, you know, or middle class, whatever, trying to fucking make it doing shit.
Yeah, I mean,
a month, but even like,
I don't get it. I don't get. I mean, I think we all, to a point, suffer some type of depression, but it's not like we don't look at it as depression. It's just one of those like, just having a shitty day or something kind of like those lines. Yeah. The only time I kind of experience it is like when I go to visit my family. I come home. I'm fuck. I want to go see my family more, and now I have to go back to fucking work, and I have to work for somebody else, and it's not my own. It's not my own schedule and my own financial capabilities of what I can make. I have to, request my time off and all that shit. And then also like back to Monday morning. Like that's the type of stuff I'm like, fuck, man.
Asking for permission. Fuck that.
Yeah, asking for permission. And the other thing is of course I get the frustration more so than anything is, when maybe our YouTube channel is just like, why the fuck aren't we at this many subscribers or this and that? And at that point I just go, shit, is it going to be possible? And we always have self-doubt in ourselves, and I'm not saying that's the depression, but there is a little bit of that in there. And that's the time where I go, oh man, is life really that fucking great? Something like, God, this sucks,
Yeah.
But in the end, that's not always the case. For the most part, doing what we're able to do, it's fun, it's great, and all we can do is keep trying because that's the only chance we got.
Yeah.
So it is crazy though how some people just check themselves out, and especially people that just have so much success and like Chris Cornell. It's just it's mind blowing. Yeah, it's completely mind blowing. But again, when I heard one time Tim Ferriss talking about depression with somebody else that suffered the same thing, the way they actually explained it finally to me made sense. But I can't remember. I wish I could. And I can't even remember who it was he was talking to.
Oh yes,
because it was like a year ago, year and a half ago. Yeah, so I could listen to it because I was like, oh shit, the way they talk about it now, I see why people would do it. Because my guess is, say I'm talking to you. I have a I'll just say like a girlfriend in my job. Okay, so two things, right? And almost every time I see you, we say we're going to go grab a beer. We go grab a beer once a week somewhere. We're catching the Monday night football game once a week. And every time we come together, I'm like, yeah, man, we're back together again. And then the next Monday, I'm like, well, shit's hit the fan, so we're broken up. Fuck that bitch. And then the next time, it's like, well, we're gonna see what we can do. And then I'm like, well, goddamn, my job, I don't know what's gonna happen. Right. And like, oh, I like it. And then, oh shit, I don't like it. And then after a while, that shit bothers you. But then after a while, you're like, I don't want to keep telling my friend the same fucking thing over and over again. Right. And he's given me as the advice that he can only give me for so much before he's like, hey man, I already told you this. What the fuck else can I do?
Get your shit together.
Yeah. So I think to a point, once you feel like you've been a burden more so to most people, they don't know how else to overcome it and fight it, and maybe that's the way they finally think of a solution.
Unburdening the world of their misery.
Because they're like, I'm miserable. The only thing that might help me feel better is talking to somebody. But if I already talked to everybody that I love to talk to, and I'm still telling them the same story, the same shit I'm going through, and now they're probably tired of hearing me fucking complain. Because that's how we all take it, as a complaint, not as like, this might be a concern or a red flag.
Yeah, this guy's really...
So
I wonder if he's okay.
Yeah.
He's like, this fucker likes to complain about shit.
Yeah, and then, and then of course a higher rate, of course, are males, because males don't tend to, open up as much as women do.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Plus they have more follow-through.
It is. Yeah.
They actually do it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no shit. They actually have the balls.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I could think of. But it's pretty sad though, because I mean, The Prodigy, I wasn't ever like, it wasn't the biggest thing for me, but I did enjoy some of their songs, and it was just sad to see that.
The Firestarter video was cool.
Yeah,
and it was kind of had that Rollins kind of feel. He had a video that was kind of similar, where he's just like screaming in your face and shit.
Yeah, I'm a Firestarter, and then smack my bitch up. I mean that title alone is fucking great. So. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, it's like, I don't know if we could say smack my bitch up because, PC in California has to, it's going to hurt somebody's feelings.
It's just a song about beating his dog. It's fine. Oh, wait, that's bad, too.
Yeah, so that was pretty fucking shitty news when I saw that. I'm like, that's too bad.
Yeah. Like I said, there's just so many of them. Even going back to Robin Williams, it's just an onslaught of
But Robin Williams, people. I could see to a point why he had the reason that he had, because he was diagnosed with that rare disease of a dementia, but of a whole nother level of dementia.
Yeah, and even stranger dementia, where he was actually losing control.
Yeah, and he was just like, fuck this. And I can't say whether I would do the same thing or not. I just can see more along his lines. He's like, I'm not going to turn like this. I'm going to fucking off myself, but, whatever.
I think it's so weird because you go through that with, like, your pets, like, you get to a point where, like, oh, my God. All right, we just can't do this anymore. We're taking her in. But then, like, people, we just make them suffer to the fucking end.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord.
Yeah, I think Oregon has the kind of the euthanization for humans, I believe.
A little Kevorkian in action.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty insane, man. Crazy shit though. Yeah. But that's one reason I don't read news, because there's a lot of damn negativity for sure.
Yeah, there is.
So I always try to read something positive and then bounce from there, I just kind of saw that, and then I saw that Luke Perry, he died too. The dude from 90210, whatever. He was only 52.
Yeah.
But he died from a massive stroke, which is pretty insane.
It is weird.
But yeah,
that might have been a lifestyle thing too, though, right? Like I don't know how.
I don't know if he was like.
He always like looked. like
a little bit of drug use.
Yeah, he looked like he aged like he didn't age as well for somebody who did as well so young. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts, man. I mean, you never fucking
20
know.
years later, you go, whoa, shit, that's the same guy?
Oh, yeah. And that does happen sometimes. Like, holy shit. And then...
Go back and find all your friends, all the girls you knew in high school, be like, you still want to blow him?
Oh, fuck.
You seen him lately? Remember when he was pinned up on your wall?
Yeah.
Your bedroom wall?
Yeah, it's true, man.
Now what?
And sometimes you go, man, you think, oh, I'm 42, and then you see that this guy, whatever, maybe he passes away or he doesn't, but there's like 48, and you're thinking, God damn, that motherfucker looks like he's 58. Yeah. Like, it's just, you're just like, God damn, that guy was only 6 years older than I am, and that fucking shit will age your ass.
Yeah. I knew a guy, I'm not sure how he's doing now, but a guy I used to work with, I worked with him at 2 print shops, and then I left and went somewhere else, and then eventually he was looking, so I ended up getting a job where I worked before I came here. And I knew him for like 10 years, couple different shops. He was always like, something was always chaotic in his life. Like if his home life was good, life with the girlfriend was good and all that, then at work he had to like, get people mad or whatever. He like purposely, like he just had to have
that drama, whatever,
that conflict constantly in order to survive.
Yeah.
But I moved down here in 2011, and I got a call in 2013 that he had a massive stroke, and he's like he was in a hospital, and he's like in aftercare, and I haven't seen him since. I go back.
Jesus.
I don't get to touch base with him, but like he survived the stroke, but it's like
sometimes you're better off.
Yeah, it seems like that's about the case.
Hey, sometimes half your body gets paralyzed.
Man.
Yeah, that's brain shit. That shit just disrupts everything in there. But and from what I understand, brain's a minor detail that we need to survive.
I've heard that before.
I mean, sometimes I question that though. Like, what the fuck?
And you wonder
how this person get this far in life and shit.
90% of his brain capacity is used for breathing and all those bodily functions that are supposed to happen normally. Like, what if that guy has to concentrate to make his heart beat? Like, that guy's really fucking dumb.
God, that's fucking stupid. And how the fuck are they still alive?
I forgot to breathe the last 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Blue in the face.
It is fucking nuts, man. But yeah, that's pretty shit. That's pretty crazy shit there that happened. I just
bummers.
Yeah, it is just insane, man. So yeah, and then I think like Brad has been in prison for 24 years, and when I saw him last, again a few weeks ago, he looks better than half the fucking people that I see from back home. Like, holy shit! If anybody should be like looking worn down from the stress and shit, it should be the fucking guy that's been in prison for over half his life. You know?
Yeah, over half his life.
Yeah, over half his life. He's technically been in the inside longer than he's been on the outside now.
That's crazy.
I know, man.
Yeah, you would think he would age the fastest out of everybody. Like,
yeah.
One would be like, oh, that guy looked like 60, man. But fuck, he looked better than I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I always crack up about the fucking the high school fucking jocks, the Al Bundys of the fucking world, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.
Even though I'm a big fan of Al Bundy, but we all know what I mean by that.
It's still funny.
Yeah. It's, oh God, that shit cracks me up, man.
And even the girls, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of them. The good thing, I mean, we are lucky as far as most of us men go. We actually age pretty decent for the most part.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
I think in the end, the ladies win, though.
No, they don't. No, they got, especially if they got to get that fucking neck fixed and everything else is ironed out, and you got this goddamn turkey fucking this turkey fucking neck going. You're just like. He's like, oh yeah, she looks not. Oh shit, you must be in your 60s because you can't hide that shit.
Don't turn your you forgot
You can't hide that shit.
Botox the throat or is that
or the hands, like you can't hide that stuff, man. And that tanning will fucking make you old as shit. Oh god, yeah. I see some
people in Scottsdale like the lady that my daughter goes to see for counseling. This lady, like, man, she looks like she's been in the desert for 30 years.
Oh
like,
fuck.
Just, like living in the desert, not even just in Arizona, but like in the actual desert. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, do you sleep at fucking noon, face up on the desert Every fucking day.
Every time I see the lady, I go home and moisturize. I'm not much of a lotion guy, but yeah, gotta get the forehead, gotta get the eyes, gotta get the
I got plenty of fucking.
Everybody,
moisture.
we should really moisturize. Get the whole family going.
Well, I always say you can moisturize. Only, $25 a bottle. Why are you out of your... Fuck that, dude. Yeah. And I'm Mexican. I got the most oily skin there is anyways. That shit, I'll just be, just basically scrubbing my hand or my face with my finger and just probably just a bunch of oil fucking going everywhere. It's pretty crazy the whole skin thing though, but yeah, you white fucking people age bad for the most part though. Yeah, it's so crazy how that works.
Yeah, I mean, lack of pigment, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I don't know.
We were laughing about that.
Asians,
yeah,
and they're not quite as dark, but Asians seem to age the best.
They age very, very well for sure.
It's crazy. We're talking like that with somebody at work, and she's like, well, I don't like as young as I look. And we're like, oh, seriously? Just wait 20 years, I mean, well, I look like I'm 23. Yeah, that's a bad thing? Like, what do you want to look like why would you want to look your real age?
It's the same thing as everything goes. I gotta wear like
a flat-billed hat and wear it backwards and, some shit that I don't look good in. And like, hey, I look 29. Not really.
Yeah. You look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Look like Tilt.
Well, it's because the whole saying is you want something you don't have, and then you don't want what you have, and it's a complete mind fuck. It's a whole black hole of us humans that we're never satisfied with what we have or are content with certain things.
Yeah, but how can Samuel L. Jackson dress like a 30-year-old and he gets away with it?
Because he still looks like he's fucking 30, even though he's like 102.
Yeah, I think next year.
Yeah, some of the weird shit that those fucking the stuff that some of those stars and athletes wear. It's like
it's atrocious, man.
Well, the thing is like, are you just trying? You're trying so hard to be different that I just don't understand. Like, why are you trying so hard to be different? Why don't you just be your fucking self?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, no, I am being myself. This is what I like. Bullshit. I can't imagine that when you were 10 or 11 years old, you're like, I can't wait to become an athlete or an actor so I could wear the most weirdest shit possible. Is that your fucking dream from the beginning?
It's just, I mean, especially the Louis Vuitton stuff.
Oh, God.
When it's like matching, they have a jumpsuit or matching everything. Yeah,
matching
the hat,
shoes.
the pants, the shoes. Like, you just look like a piece of fabric.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah. Hey, does Louis Vuitton pay you to wear that? No, that's what I thought. Yeah. Dumbass.
The only ones that get paid to wear that shit is the golfers.
Yeah.
And logos all over themselves. And then they're in a Titleist commercial wearing a hat for like a bank. Do you think both companies pay them when they do that?
Yeah.
Like they're in the fucking Titleist commercial wearing their, whatever, Hartford bank hat. I'm like,
yeah,
I bet Hartford had to fucking pay for that too.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to pay. They just don't have to pay as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, say, I don't know, say Skechers. I'm not a Sketcher person. I don't really wear their stuff. But if Skechers like, hey man, we'll pay you $100,000 a year if you wear nothing but our shit. Sign me fucking up. I'll sketch all out and shit all the time.
Sketcher for life,
it's
bitch.
like, hey man, here's green and orange and purple with a net hat that's baby blue. It doesn't match, but you wear it. Sure, I mean I'm getting $100,000. Yeah, I'll fucking do that. Shit. Yeah,
be a billboard for you.
Yeah,
it's just like when we were talking about the school when you should get the free shirt instead of paying for the advertisement.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna pay me for that shit. I'll fucking wear it.
That should come with a signing bonus or whatever the fuck you want.
I had one of those when that Ricky Fowler started golfing. And he hit the PGA that Puma started picking up pretty big, and all of a sudden it was like bright colors and crazy shit, and all that. And I had these it was a gray shirt. It was a Puma shirt. It was gray, and it had like a couple a lime green stripe on it, and then I had the lime green shorts. It was I fucking liked it. I was like, it's way louder than anything I ever wear ever, and I still don't have anything like it. But I'm like, I fucking liked it, so I bought it. And I was wearing it, and I actually wore it when I went on stage for the first time ever to do stand-up. And I fucking went up there, and some lady in the front row was like, "Bam, them shorts is bright," because they were like neon green. I'm like, yeah, this next act is brought to you by Puma. And I don't think I ever wore it again. I was like, it was funny. I was like, yeah, it's pretty atrocious, but I wore it because I'd wear it golfing with my buddy. I used to always try to like I'd be the one like for the golf tournament for work even. I'd go to the fucking Goodwill and get like a $3 pair of like bright red fucking golf pants just to wear them out there just to be an ass. But there's so many people at our company that crave that attention that it's like a turnoff now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like I do it just to fuck around
just
with
to be
you
funny.
and my buddies and everything else. But yeah.
But the other people that do because they're attention whores, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to associate.
I do it just so that when I showed up, you guys would go, "You fucking moron! God, why the fuck did you wear that?" And I'd be like, "Haha, you gotta walk around with me all day." You know, it'd be funny, but I don't do it for the attention of everybody else. You know, I do it just to be, you know, for the attention of you guys or to goof off with you guys. But
that's exactly why I don't do some of this shit too.
I just don't do it at all.
No. Last thing I want to be associated with some of those idiots over there for sure. And there are plenty of them.
I was working on a couple of comedy bits. I was just checking my phone. I had some stuff that I wrote out. Nothing really good yet, but there was one thing I was working on. And you know how you like get an idea for something and then you're like, is that true? Like, fuck, I don't want to go up on stage and say something and have it just be completely wrong. You know,
God, I know.
So I'm like, is that true? So instead of like researching whatever I was thinking about at the time, instead I wrote out a little bit that's like a disclaimer, like, no, I didn't research any of this shit for my bit. Like, I didn't do homework in high school. Why the fuck would I do homework now? Why the fuck would I go on the computer just to see if this thought I have that's completely crazy and funny is actually factual? I don't give a fuck. Like, I was like, funny. I don't think I'll ever look it up because it just occurred to me, like, why would I do homework now?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not in school, and I didn't like it when I was in school. So fuck it. I am never gonna research, you know, a joke. It's just a fucking joke. Who gives a shit? That was funny because you just like you're thinking about it, like, oh, if I'm completely wrong, it'd look pretty stupid to mock.
I guess it depends on if you're pretending you're trying to solve a problem and you're like, why wouldn't we just do this?
Yeah.
You know, and then somebody be like, well, because of this. And you're like, oh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
If it's funny enough, nobody cares. But if it's just completely like, I just completely missed something. Like,
yeah.
Well, that's because of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so I'll scratch that one
Maybe
off my list.
Maybe I should have looked that up before I opened my fucking mouth.
Exactly. Yeah,
for the most part, though, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything.
No, I'm the same way. You're just trying to make people laugh. But that's the part of the art, you know, with comedy and you know, kind of like I was saying on Saturday too. I'm telling you, that's when Cars and Coffee, the vlog that you know I got done that I'll be releasing soon is the one. I mean, it's occurred to me, but it's one of those things where you think about it, but you don't think about it. It's just a thought that crosses your mind. And then finally that morning when, and it's not, I mean, it's funny, but I was looking at that, you know, came across that Ferrari F50, which is fucking sick. They're just so rare and it's so beautiful. And I'm just sitting there, you know, waiting to get a good shot because you got everybody surrounding it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, man. I'll just wait for a second. And then this guy walks over and he's like, oh yeah, you know, I know the owner, or I've talked to the owner. He seems like a nice guy, and he's the one that also has the Pagani and all that shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's hurting for money bad. You can tell. So then the dude's like, yeah, this and that.
For attention at least.
Yeah. He's like, I took some shots, some pictures, you know, of this whatever this thing that comes around once a year here, which I never heard of, another car show, but it's for more like classic cars, not supers. Mm-hmm. And he's talking to me. He's like, "Oh yeah," and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I think I got some pictures." And he pulls out his phone. That's what I was saying. Saturday, I'm like, and I finally was like, the fucking phone is the new wallet. I mean, that's exactly what it fucking is. And as soon as you're talking to somebody, it's like, "Oh yeah, I have pictures." You're like, "Ah, shit, this conversation is gonna be a fucking long time." I mean, especially if you're talking about, God forbid, kids.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Here's
hey,
Joey,
so this is what we did, and that phone comes out. I'm telling you, at that point, I just go like, holy fuck, the goddamn phone's a new wallet. This is going, then this is, and everybody. Before, at least, it was just the fucking dudes that you had to be kind of, But now it's fucking everybody, dude. Oh,
do that like, oh yeah, here, check out my, and then you pull out your phone, but when you tilt your phone sideways and like the accordion of photos falls, like
yeah.
It's like a phone case with pictures in the back.
That's probably good. That would happen, I think.
That's what you just got to put your hand on there. Just go, no, dude, I don't care.
No, that's just like, you might, that guy over there, and he turns around and you just fucking bounce.
Yeah. It's gonna seem like I'm walking away from you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Fuck.
Don't be pulling your shit out to people.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that shit.
It fucking blows my mind with that shit. So yeah, the phone's a new wallet, unfortunately. And it just doesn't stay with just the photos they took. It's, here's stuff that I've taken here. And it's one thing if you could say, if it comes into that thing of whether like, hey, you taking some photos, like, I'll show you one, and just show one. Don't be going through the entire fucking album like, oh, here's this one, and then this is when I was smiling, and then this is when I turned away, and I was smiling on this one again.
I always laugh because I don't have anything on my phone that's like really bad. But like my friends will send me shit that's like, oh, and I'm always worried that I'm gonna have accidentally saved one because maybe I saved it. Like, Josh texted me something that was completely atrocious. Like when it was cold in Minnesota, he sent me the little tiny, like an actual tiny little dick.
Yeah.
And I go, dude, you sent me a dick pic on my fucking phone. But if I save it to send it to Chuck, then it's actually in the library somewhere. So like, but people will just pull out their phone and start scrolling through their photos. I'd never do that. Like I'm always oh yeah, I got a picture of it. Maybe I'll send it to you later.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling my phone.
When people do that, I have to fucking make sure I'm looking because I'm like, God, there's got to be, if this motherfucker's dumb enough to fucking pull this shit out, I'm gonna fucking look as much as possible.
Yeah, his girlf's hot. I wonder if she sent any nudes. And he fucking stared at this.
Is he giving some guy a hand job? I wanna. Oh, what's that?
Is that your dick?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh shit! No, God.
Oh no, that's
I don't think I'd ever pull my phone out and just be like,
no.
I might. Well, there's a photo. Let me. Never mind.
Yeah, I just look like this. I'm like, I'll check real.
Kind of turn it away a little bit.
I couldn't find it. Yeah.
And then your brain goes, "Why the fuck am I doing this?"
Yeah, it's so true.
I know I had a screenshot in there that I was gonna send to Holmberg the one time. I was gonna email it to him because it was that. It was like the girl had that shit on her elbow like Toledo had.
Oh,
it was like a lesbian scene, and then all of a sudden the arm comes up into the camera, and it's just this fucking just grotesque ball of dead skin on her elbow. I was like, oh fuck!
And it was supposed to be
God,
like it was supposed to be.
It was a lesbian scene, man.
But like on TV, like I mean, was she supposed to have that? Or was just
no,
was that just not?
It was just in the middle of the dykes making out. Sorry, lesbians making out. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch this anymore. But I did take a screenshot of it because I thought it was funny, and then so that's in there somewhere. Some girl's boob with some other girl's elbow in front of it with like gangrene or something on it.
It's funny how there's some things that are just deal breakers, and it has like it was something I would have never thought about, and I see I'm like, oh. That's a deal breaker, Like for instance, when I've seen a couple like girls that are like really nice, really beautiful, and then one day I see them wear sandals and they have fucking toes longer than their fucking fingers, and for some reason that just kind of creeps me out. And it's like, Jesus Christ, those things are like, you got fingers on your feet, Those aren't even toes.
Can you climb trees?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, I understand we come from the primates and shit, but I thought that shit was already evolved way beyond that.
You're a little closer to the Neanderthal than me, that's for sure.
Yeah, and everything else is so nice, and you're just like, oh! And, and that would be a fucking deal breaker for me. Like, it's just dumb shit like that sometimes. The gummers.
Yeah?
The gummers, the girls that smile and...
You see that huge...
smile, and it's just... fucking gum. Like it's 80% gum and then 20% teeth.
It makes you just kind of go. Oh,
yeah, and now I'm like, oh god, I don't know if I can make her laugh anymore because that's all I'm gonna. Just staring at the right here, not even at their eyes, just the entire time. They're gum, like, and then like, oh god, yeah. Every time, like, oh god, Jesus fucking Christ, yeah.
Fucking lips get all weird. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
Mine's the funny one for me. The weirdest one for me is the underbite.
Oh, the underbite.
The underbite, like it looks like a little like terrier or something.
Oh yeah, I can see that little pug.
Like super. I don't know. They like not everybody's teeth are perfect, but the super underbite one.
Yeah, the really severe one.
Like I was talking like, okay, I'm done. Nope, couldn't do it.
I don't like dudes like that either. I mean, no, I could see that, God. But that one doesn't bother me as much. But it's weird how some things like that bother fucking people. What I really don't like is when a woman has hair on her chest.
I don't mind it. Depends on where.
Well, it depends if
like
I
a nice
can,
little sprout right in the
if I can just nice. If I could rub my face in there like a furry little puppy. It's not so bad, you know.
And a tail. I don't like anyone with a tail.
Well, depends on how long it is. And at least at that point, I know whether they're ashamed, because if they tuck their tail between their legs, I know that they think they know they're wrong.
I won that argument.
Yeah, there you go, going away with tail between your legs. Get the fuck out of here.
And you can't always tell just when you first meet them, but if their clit's the size of your thumb, that's kind of a turn.
Well, there is one slight giveaway on some of those, and those are the girls with the manly voices.
And the Adam's apple.
Hey. Oh. Thumbs up. That's probably around there. Yeah, that one's definitely a deal breaker.
Can you imagine that shit?
No. That's weird how that does grow, especially with juice. But again, you're putting testosterone in your fucking system. In your body.
What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. It is funny how there's like deal breakers like that and shit. It's just those little things where it's like, oh god, that eye is really lazy. Like, shit.
It's like droopy.
Yeah.
Did you have a stroke? Are you okay?
Yeah, and it's
smell toast.
And when you see them, like, it's no big deal. But when I always laugh is like I see a photo, I'm like, god damn, that thing looks like it's like falling asleep on her. She didn't even fucking realize it, you know?
Yeah, I'm always like, that was the best picture. Like, for if it's an ad or something, you can see it once in a while. You're like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Like, you guys called her in, took the shots, and was like, there we go, that's fine.
Did you catch her at mid-wink? Because holy shit. But there's also Photoshop. Yeah, use the liquefy tool, for fuck's sake. Just a pop, opens it up a tiny bit, and it looks fucking natural.
Just enough. Yeah,
it's just enough. Let's just quit being lazy. Just grab the tool, click, and that's it. You're done. But man, is there some shit.
Photoshop you in real life. That's what we need. Oh my god, that's your invention.
What?
Glasses that have the built-in filter, so everybody looks better when you're walking down the street.
Oh shit! I don't know. If that's the.
Yeah. Well, it'd be pleasant. I mean, you're not trying to hit on them, just so that you don't have to look at moops.
So you don't. Well, then.
There we go. That's better.
Then I'll have to have the biggest. I'll have to put it on an iPad and walk around in Walmart with that motherfucker strapped to my face.
I don't think it's Walmart proof.
It might not be.
Yeah.
Well, still, it might be. I'd rather not see. I'd rather see nothing then at that point. I mean, that place is so fucking atrocious. When we were doing at work when we were doing the I don't know. I don't think I told you this, but when we were doing the white elephant gift at work, somebody found and put it as a present a Walmart coloring book, a Walmart people coloring book.
From Walmart people at the like
Instagram
thing or
people
something?
People at
Walmart,
yeah, people at Walmart, it's a coloring book, and I was like, holy shit, that's a great fucking idea.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was fucking dying. I didn't get to see it though. I wanted to at least kind of flip through it to see what the fuck that was, but I didn't get to, unfortunately.
You've seen the swear word coloring books, right? It has like flowers and like all this other stuff, and then right in the middle of it just says fucker,
fuck you, or something. Yeah.
Cocksucker. And it's like all this other crazy shit around it.
I mean, I love that. But it's so funny how we told Kyle, like, well, the more vulgar, the more dirtier, the better we like it.
Let's do it.
And then when he had fucking texted like the mother-in-law, we started talking like the Hitler shit. He's like, Jesus Christ, you guys are dark. No wonder you liked that other we weren't bullshitting, man.
Yeah, we're sorry, just trying to break you in.
Yeah, there's only 2 things I find offensive. Well, 3, and the third one is kind of the way you use it. Don't talk shit about my family, my mom, but that's if like you're trying to be serious. Most of the time when you say jokes, it's not a big deal. But it's but the 2 things, the 2 things that do fucking anger me. I mean, if you're talking to me about something, because I don't find anything offensive, is anything to do with kids brutality or animal brutality. That's the 2 fucking things that I will damn near fucking put a knife in your throat.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know, we're and now again, you know, like that stuff. Even with joking, it's a little bit like, you know, like there's not much funny there. When there is, then that's cool. I mean, somebody like Gilbert Gottfried says something like that. Now that's a difference because that motherfucker's a different animal.
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried and Anthony Jeselnik.
Yes. That's another level. But again, that's also because they're doing it entertainment purposes.
Oh, God.
That's where that line draws. But if we're just talking, having a conversation, and something like that happens, you're just like, hey. Especially if you don't know the person, you're like, yeah, there's something off about that shit. I mean, we all can catch that vibe. So I'm not saying everybody, but
no. Those are definitely 2 things that are just like, nope.
Yeah, that doesn't.
It's the innocent.
That doesn't roll.
You know.
Yeah. And as they always say, there's always a little truth behind every joke.
Yeah.
Which is always comical.
I always tell racist jokes. Is that? Yeah, there's a little truth.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that's what you know, our boy Reggie, who was supposed to come on the podcast, if you guys remember.
Yeah. Hey, Reggie.
God, I stopped asking him, obviously.
Yeah.
You can't depend on black people. I mean, you know.
Can't depend on persons of color.
That's right. Wait, I'm a person of color.
Oh, wait. That's still bad.
Yeah, and white is not a color. How does that work? I mean, in printing, right?
I don't know.
In printing, white's not a color.
Yeah.
It's a negative.
It is. It's the only time. That's all they call white, is the negative space.
The negative space.
Fucking negative space. Get out of here, negative space.
Get out of here, negative space.
Fucking negative spaces all over the place. Jesus Christ.
But Reggie was coming into the fucking door. We always we have badges to get into our fucking facilities and into our buildings. But fucking Reggie was coming in and I was talking to our new designer, you know, but we were just talking there. Reggie comes in and he opens the fucking door or whatever. He hits the badge and he's gonna open the door and he fucking drops the badge like boom and it just, you know, his fucking badge just drops and I was like, y'all like, holy shit, black man down, you know. And he started fucking. It was just in the moment, you know. I mean, it doesn't sound funny just now, but when we're talking, he's like, you know, he drops like, oh shit, and I just see him fall down. And I just fucking splurted out. He's fucking laughing because he's a good sport about that shit anyway. Yeah. But I love those little fucking things. I went to tacos and beer with Nyman on Friday night, and we were fucking cracking up about shit, you know. And then on the end of the night, his nephew was there too. And the end of the night, we were leaving. And I was like, I'd stay out a little bit later, but I gotta shoot in the morning. You know, I gotta shoot with Baden and Kyle in the morning, so I gotta fucking bounce. And so him and his nephew are like, oh, we're gonna go somewhere else. Or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. And so I was leaving. I was like, all right, man, cool. Be careful. There's a lot of white people out there.
Were they going to the Linger Lounge?
Yeah. I told him about this. He's like, you know, nobody ever fucking believes me about that shit, but it fucking happened, man. I was like, I fucking believe you. So and it's one of my favorite stories of all time.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh God, yeah.
I wish I could tell it, but it just doesn't have the justice that like Nyman does.
Yeah, we'll have to get Nyman on one day.
Yeah, he's a fucking great guy.
Talk racing.
He loves talking racing.
Yeah.
Racism, that is.
He's like, racing white people.
Racing white people.
Racing and racists. Racing racists.
Racing racists.
Oh. That's a good
band name.
It's a good band name. Also be good for my I just start a NASCAR team there. The Racing Racists.
Racing
I mean, how many fucking white rednecks are there on the NASCAR anyways?
Holy shit, they're
all racist, yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
that car is pure.
Yeah. 90% of those motherfuckers got a goddamn redneck accent too. Those fuckers.
Yeah,
dude.
they're all from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just like driving. I was taking a left turn, and then I took another left turn, and then another left turn. Turn 4, which is another left turn. Yeah. Oh God.
Annabelle, get over here. They all got the same wife.
Oh, yeah.
She comes over in like Daisy Dukes and a little.
And always hot.
Oh God.
Always hot.
Yeah.
Dumb as a motherfucker.
Is that your daughter or your fucking wife? What is that?
Both.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, well, I guess some things don't change in the South. Yeah, it's a weird thing. But you know who also has the hottest fucking wives? And I watch tennis a lot. Tennis players have some of the fucking hottest. I mean, it's just fucking gorgeous, man. Except for the best of all time, Federer. His wife is let's see, how do I put this in? A troll. She just does not look good, but for the most part, man, those wives and girlfriends are just like, holy shit. And of course, it has nothing to do with them being, millionaire professional tennis players. It's just that
tennis players
they're nice
in general
guys.
Good looking dudes.
Yeah,
nice guys.
Yeah, definitely nice guys.
No tempers.
I mean, I'm sure if he happened to be working at McDonald's and he asked that girl if she wanted an side order of fries with that, she would be like, "Oh my God, I love you."
Yeah, do you want to ride home in my Pinto?
Yeah. Well, my scooter that let me unlock it with the app because I can't even afford my own scooter. I have to use the electronic rent-a-scooters.
Climb on my back. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
You're not getting your own.
No, God no. I'll have to work an extra shift if I want to afford that. But I did get us some dinner.
Yay!
Yeah, put it in the back. Somebody ordered an extra Big Mac.
Somebody sent the fish fillet back 3 hours ago.
It's still good, though.
Shit.
Okay, we're almost at an hour. You're welcome.
Really?
Yeah, almost an hour. 56 minutes.
Damn, that's good stuff. I was going to tell you on Saturday we were talking about the college basketball, because Kyle was going to the GCU game.
Yeah, going to see GCU shit. Yeah,
and I think I might have mentioned it to you, but when we went to the ASU games a couple times, I have never been around a taller fucking crowd. It was fucking insane. I could see that. And all the way up to 56-year-old dudes. You're just walking around
because they're all ex-ball players, probably, right?
So all these fucking trees go out to watch their old sport, which makes total sense, but you don't really think about it. So I'm walking through this thing, and every single dude was taller than me. I was like, holy fuck,
I hate that shit.
Yeah, but then it's funny because then you get up to your seats and you fold yourself into these little seats and you're like, ugh. And then you look over and the guy next to you is like
completely smashed in there.
6'9", and his legs are up at his face and he's crammed in the chair.
They're looking between their legs this.
Knees. Never mind. I guess these seats are fine for me. That poor fucker ain't gonna be able to walk after the game.
I was gonna be falling asleep.
How's being tall now, fucker? And we didn't realize, but at ASU, when they do the tip-off and then when they start the second half, so I guess both tip-offs, the ASU, the home crowd stays standing until the visiting team scores. So I was I start the game all right, yeah, and then we sit down, why the fuck is everybody standing up? What the fuck are we doing? And then after the second half or the first half of the second game and the second half in the first game we're at, my wife's like, I think they're all standing until the other team scores. I'm like, oh, and then sure enough, the other team puts a basket in, and the whole stadium I'm like, that's kind of cool, I guess. Some kind of superstition thing or something.
It's probably just like you said. They can't fucking fit in those fucking chairs, so let's stay standing as long as we fucking can.
Possible, yeah. They need to have a stretch every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, now we gotta fucking sit down.
Oh god.
Yeah, Felix, who's 6'6", he's told me, he's like, dude, being this tall, he's like, I wish I was a little bit shorter. He goes, it fucking sucks, man.
Other than the monster cock, it's terrible.
He's always like, fuck, dude. Everywhere you can't fit. He's like, I'm hitting my fucking head on shit. And he said, it's not that fucking great. He's like, the only time that it's wonderful is when I walk into a bar and I can tower over most people and so people can see you then. And he goes, and that's about the only time I enjoy it. He goes, but other than that, he's like, it's not as fucking great as people make it out to be.
Yeah,
but again, we all have that, right? The whole thing of We have it, we don't want it.
Yep.
You know, and then if we don't have it, we want it. It's just that's just the way it always fucking works.
Human nature.
Except for a guy, I'm sure he always wants a big fucking dick no matter what. And if he had a big dick, he'd be like, I'm glad I got a big dick.
That was one of the best parts of True Detective. And like, well, what kind of guy are you? And Marty, he's like, I'm just a regular guy with a big old dick. That was so funny. Like, oh fuck.
I would say that'd be the one time he'd be like, yeah, I got a big dick.
Yeah.
Do I wish I had a small one? Fuck. No. This is fantastic. You want to see it?
Yeah. Watch me honk the horn of my boat with it. Like Tommy Lee.
Oh my god, man. Fucking
shit's funny.
All right, you guys, I'm going to be reading a letter from B-rad, speaking of big dicks.
Speaking of dicks, but...
Speaking of dicks.
Speaking of big old dicks.
So before we started the podcast, I was just either going to read a long one or a short one. Being that we're almost at an hour, I think I'll probably just read the short one, which is only just one page.
Yeah.
The other one would have been... It's one page, but it is a fucking long one.
Yeah,
pager.
it's tiny little...
Very tiny writing. Normal writing is, I would say that's about 2 to 2.5 pages, I bet, normally. Which is a good one, I think. And he has a couple little gifts in here on this one as well.
Nice.
So that one we probably won't read today. We want to look at some footage that we shot, hopefully
Saturday.
This past Saturday. So this letter comes to you from Letters from B-rad, as we said. This is dated January 30th, 2012.
2012.
He was in Ely State Prison at this point, which is maximum security. And if you guys have tuned into the last couple episodes, he did say at that at one point he was basically running that fucking joint for the most part.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. So anyways.
Because he found time to write to you.
Yeah, no shit.
Busy motherfucker.
Maybe he had his assistant write it for him. Tell him, hey Joe, what do you know? Yeah, let's put an exclamation point on that.
I got my own scribe. Hey boy, scribe. Come in here. It's like fucking medieval shit.
Yeah. So here it is from Brad, an older letter. Hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna write each other as much, being that I can visit him more, but hopefully he still does.
Yeah.
And there might be one in the mail box right now, but who knows? I did give him the 25 bones that my parents sent him.
Nice.
All right, so he starts out with, "Hey Joe, what do you know?" And by the way, if you ever meet me, don't call me fucking Joe, okay? Or I won't answer you. Well, I'll answer you, or I'll answer you with the fucking punch in the face. One of the two. Oh, this is from a little while ago. Got the money. Thanks a bunch, Bud D. B-U-D-D-E-E. Oh, you know what? I never fucking asked him about the fucking, what was the floor? Tear up from the floor up, or...
I got it. I have a note because it was so fucking funny.
Shit!
I had it as shirts from 5 years and a floor kick.
5 years and a floor kick.
Prison slang shirts.
Is it five?
That's what I wrote it at.
5 tears.
Oh, 5 tears?
5 tears, yeah.
Oh.
5 tears and a floor kick.
Oh, man.
Or tears. I don't know if it's tears or tears.
5 tears and a floor kick.
They're both spelled the same way, just because it depends on how you use it.
But you have to ask him before we make the shirt then.
I have to remember that.
Tears and a
God damn it. But we are going to hopefully try to make a prison line called basically B-rad line or something along those lines, right?
I actually had it in my notes under KT shirts and then prison slang shirts.
Prison slang shirts.
But we'll have to figure out a better name than that.
And not only that, I mean, even if it's prison slang shirts, that means then at least we might get some people that can even send us some suggestions and see if we write them down. But just so you know, we're not going to be, writing down shit that's like literally racist. Like we're not going to be fucking saying like, I hate N-words or anything like that. I mean, let's be serious. And then, by the way, if I really don't know what the fuck it means, I have my translator in prison that will translate that for me.
Exactly, yeah. You know, we can use the word fag. He used the words fag a lot. Maybe that.
Well, fag's in prison. That's in. That's an in thing.
Yeah.
I almost bought a CD. One of the new $27 ones.
Jesus.
The fuck? For a CD?
Yeah.
And he says, it's hella gay though. Let's see if he says anything back, because that's fucking funny.
Hella gay.
Yeah, one of the new $27 ones, it's hella gay though. He puts the $sign afterwards. I noticed that a lot of people text that way now too.
Really? $27?
Yeah, instead of dollars for, yeah, a lot of people.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, well, that's how you say it. Well, you know what? Fucking learn, you dumbass. I thought we could just pick any song. Nope.
Oh.
They have a list, mostly rap and hip hop crap. The metal selection is slim pickin'. A lot of Metallica, but that's about all. I mean, at least he had some metal. Yeah. Here he says a couple Slayer.
Hey, now you're talking.
Fucked up, so Justin Bieber songs. And in that kidding teen girl shit for prisoners, he puts an exclamation.
Yeah, why would you have
why
that shit?
would you have that shit? Are you out of your mind?
Man. I think a lot of the prisoners are into Bieber, Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, anything that exudes that sexuality is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
let's not have that violence now, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd watch Oops, I Did It Again a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Oops, I did it again. So he goes on to say, so maybe when the selection is better, I'm listening to Ozzy Osman Cometh, which is a good album.
Yeah.
Right now in 2012, remember?
Right now.
6 years ago. Yeah, about 8 years ago. So I got a book. I bought it with my B-Day money from Mom. Oh, that's when his mom was still around. That's cool. It had a fucking tracking chip in it.
What?
Wow, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
So I'm sending it on a drawing to the girl I write in Sweden. Haha. So I'm sending it on a drawing.
He's probably just taping it to the drawing.
Does it say drawing?
Yeah, he's probably just taping it to the drawing, right?
Oh yeah, he's taping the chip to it. That's right. Yeah. So he's taping the chip to the drawing. The girl I'm sending to Sweden. That's the girl he told me he hasn't talked to for a while. Track that asshole. Smiley face.
That's right, I forgot he writes emojis.
Yes, he does. He's in the know, man. She has a website, he says. If you're interested in her and why she wrote me. Then right after that, he writes, never mind, can't find it.
Here, I'll give you a website of it. Oh, never mind, can't find it. Jesus. Wish I would have wrote in pencil.
Yeah, no shit. Never mind, can't find it. Must have tossed it. What do I need with the web address?
That's true.
That's a good fucking point.
Yeah,
it's a good fucking point. Some shit about www.ladyregina.com, something with Lady Regina in it though. Don't matter. Oh fuck! I love how it just writes as if we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, like you're right there responding.
There.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put all lowercase there though.
Yeah, don't forget
HTTP. Yeah. Oh god, that's fucking hysterical. Never mind, can't find it. I'm looking for a miracle man who's not in disguise. Miracle man got. The fuck does that mean? Baited? Buted?
I don't know.
Baited?
Miracle
buted?
Man.
Miracle Man. I don't know what Miracle Man is. Ozzy is the shit still.
Wow.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he sure is.
I mean, Miracle Man must be... I'm looking for a miracle man who's not in disguise. Miracle Man got...
Is that a lyric from Ozzy?
That's what I'm wondering. But, Ozzy has one where he's like, I'm a... What the hell is it, that song? I can't remember the song, but he has... It sounds familiar to me for some reason. This has gotten this guy's... Miracle Man got muted. I'm looking for a Miracle Man. Yeah, it's got to be an Ozzy lyric. I kind of remember that a tiny bit.
Yeah, Miracle Man Ozzy.
Yeah, it is, huh?
I'm looking for a Miracle Man that tells me no lies. I'm looking for a Miracle Man who's not in disguise.
What's the next one? Miracle Man got something.
Nope. This is Miracle Man got busted.
That's what it is. He missed the S on that.
Yeah, butted. He got butted.
He got butted. Ooh. Prison term.
Oh, yeah, it's a prison term.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Ozzy is the shit still. I mean, Ozzy is the shit still, though. I gotta say, that motherfucker got some shit going still. They gotta do a scientific research on him eventually for all the fucking drugs that guy has done.
Oh, my God. I heard, they were talking about him on KUPD the other day. He's on tour now. He's coming in July.
Yeah.
They almost lost him to the flu last month or something like that.
Yes, he was in ICU and shit from what I heard.
Yeah. Which, I mean, of all the ways to go out, you might as well be on tour and just get the flu. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
I mean, he's got to pass in the next 5-10 years, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want to think about it.
Centurion or whatever they call it.
No, but I even hate to think about it, but you never know. But that Prodigy guy, they had a tour going. They were just getting started, and there was going to be like 5 shows, I think, here, which would be a fun show to watch, I think. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. He almost reminds me of, kind of vice versa a little bit. Brad Smith almost reminds me of him because how Brad sometimes when he gets his hair a little bit longer and like that.
Yeah.
If Brad had put that a little bit more and put some fucking dark eyeliner in his fucking eyes and pierce that shit, he'd be pretty close to that look.
Yeah, he could pull it off.
Yeah.
He should have done it for Halloween for sure.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
That would have been cool.
He did the Edge, though, which I guess is a YouTube bass or...
The guitarist.
Yeah, whatever.
I only know that because that documentary, It Might Get Loud. They had the guitar documentary. It had the Edge from U2.
Oh.
Jack White, and then...
Jack White's a stud, yeah.
Jimmy Page.
Oh, okay.
So it had the weird
the
mix
Edge.
The Edge.
Yeah, I was thinking like the Edge. He doesn't look like that WWE wrestler. So
good luck with that.
Yeah, you too. Oh. Yeah, it should have been the WWE guy.
Yeah, that'd been cool.
So he goes on to say, and this is sad, but he says anyway, his mom is good. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Say hello to you, and she says hello to you, and
Yep.
Hope you guys are good. Joe is still doing the dad thing, so that's hella cool. That's all really. No news is good news. They're all doing well. That's one thing I don't ever think that no news is good news.
No.
I think you should always have some type of news.
Yeah.
And most of the time it is good.
Yeah.
I mean, one way or another, I know sometimes it sucks, but for every bad news, there is good news to a point.
But no news is good news is kind of weird. Like,
I've always thought, I don't know if that really makes sense.
No, that just means I don't want to think about it. I'm assuming everything's fine.
Yeah. And that's one thing I thought one time, and maybe we could do, well, it could be just the letters from B-rad, but there should be one time where I always want to say, or I always want to look into the origins of sayings. Like, whatever it may be, in these fucking things that just say that I think people say because people have said them the entire time, and that's how it goes. And I always go, that doesn't fucking make sense to me. Or how the hell does that even come into fruition? Or a lot of those idioms and sayings are fucking weird. They're so bizarre. So a lot of times, I always want to say, and the other thing I fucking hate is, well, it is what it is. It's like, you're just, the fuck, it's a fucking cop-out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Wow, that's intelligent.
Yeah.
Did you come out with that all by yourself?
My buddy was like, opinions are like assholes.
Oh,
Everyone's
God,
got one.
I got one.
And my buddy, somebody had said that around him. He goes, I heard assholes are like 9-volt batteries. I go, what? He goes, well, sooner or later, at some point in your life, you're going to end up with your tongue.
One.
And against your better judgment.
That's a better one, and that's better.
They probably make the same face, too, like when they get that first little I did it.
Yeah, but the difference is that you only do the 9-volt once.
Yeah. Go back for more.
Just tongue dart that thing one more time, just to make sure.
Yep, I don't like it.
Wait, let's try it one more time. All right, so he goes on to say after that they're all doing well. So how's your life? Doing the damn thing.
Doing the damn thing.
Tell whoever cares that I say hey.
Hey, everyone. Doug.
So, hey.
Yeah, Doug. Brad says hey.
And then, so yes, this is a while ago. So then he says, in case you forgot a Valentine, I'll have to check it. I made one for you to give to her.
Yeah.
Hope it's useful, you know. I had this made just for you. You can gay shut it.
Okay.
You can gay shut it. The women, girls still love me. I could be more charming than the devil. Haha. P.S. I couldn't decide on which one, so here's both. Till next, go your bro Brad. I think I did give him to her because
must have given him away. Cool. Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, you know, so I think I did actually. So too bad I didn't fucking have them or remember where they are.
Yeah.
So we could have put those up there. But I'm gonna have to give him shit when I go. Like, hey man, where's my fucking Valentine's card from this year, asshole?
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
I never got one this year.
Yeah, I even came visited you this time.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The 4 years you've given me one, they worked. I got laid. This year, nope. Yeah, so anyway, that is our letter from Brad. Sorry that it was so short. A little short, but that's good.
Yeah.
Still a good letter.
It's still a good letter.
I don't know if we got a t-shirt out of this one. No floor kicks.
No floor kicks. I mean, the only other one is gay shut it, but I don't know if that one will say you can gay shut it.
You can gay.
But he has an emoji in between the gay and the shut. You can gay shut it. Hey Joe, what do you know?
Hey Joe, what do you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so not much of a shirt there, but there is plenty of them that we are able to have with him.
Make a shirt out of his artwork too. If you can find those
oh god,
Valentine's cards, put that on a shirt.
That'd be fucking great if we could. Yeah, just to make sure. Oh, there's his picture.
Hey.
That's basically what he looked like when I saw him.
Yeah?
Almost just like that. A little bit skinnier. Man, I wonder what mountain range he was by. Oh, wait a minute.
2013.
Yep, 2013. That's right. Man. This is the Christmas card. Because this is during Christmas. This is the other letter, but we're not reading it tonight. December 23rd, 2013. And this is a funny ass one.
Oh shit, that's awesome. Yeah, we're definitely putting that one up.
Uh-huh. Jingle all the way. Please tell me you didn't get Christmas.
That we can fucking sell that card. God. We should see if we can do cards on our t-shirt site.
We should.
Fuck.
That's fucking funny.
I would make copies of that and send that out next year. That'd be fucking hilarious. Send it to my aunt and shit. Ah.
Yeah, and then just in the
Jonathan
inside just what he said too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's fucking classic.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. For as much shit as that guy's been through, it's amazing how his attitude and everything is still the way it is.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, it kind of shows you, that good people can make bad choices and all that kind of stuff, but you are who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So luckily, that still shines through, and you got to keep some of that.
I know, because most people that would have been crushed away, some way, somehow. Yeah. But I guess it's just how we always say. It just depends on how you respond to life. Yeah. And if you want to stay positive and happy, then that's your choice. If you want to be a miserable fuck, then that's what you will be.
That's what you'll be. Yeah.
But that's extremely toxic and completely unhealthy. So
I'll see if I can find. I put my phone a lot. I never picked up my phone this much during a podcast. I don't know why I keep doing it. But there's a thing I took a screenshot of the other day that was really fucking good. And it was like it was basically, the gist of it was, if you can't control your emotions, you will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you.
Oh, that's Warren Buffett.
True power
right?
is sitting back and observing things with logic. True power is restraint. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you.
Yes.
Like, oh, that's the only part I need. If words can control you, that means everyone else can control you.
I saved something like that too.
Yeah, it is Warren Buffett. But it's like fuck, man. I took a little screenshot of that because I'm like,
powerful.
That's fucking good. Like, I don't want other fucking people to control me all the time.
And it's true.
But you don't think about it, but you do. Because if you have a shitty day at work, how much of that is because you just were already in a shitty mood, or you just let the shit pile up? Like, it doesn't fucking matter that much. No. And I know I get, I was feeling under the weather last week a little bit, quite a bit early last week. And then I feel better this week and stuff. But I can tell when I'm feeling just a little bit ill, like if I just have a little bit of a head cold or not enough to slow you down or keep you home or anything, but you're taking some medication in the morning or something and heading into work, I'm that much closer to letting everybody else control my day. Like, I'm ready to just punch somebody in the face. So I get really pissy really fast. And it's to the point that, like, my wife would be like, "Are you okay? Are you feeling good?" And like, I don't know why. She's like, "I'm just wondering if you're like getting sick or something." And I sit there for a second. I'll be like, take a little like breathe for a second and really think about it. I'm like, you know what? Actually, I feel like fucking hell. She's like, yeah, you do. Okay.
I could see that.
She doesn't say, hey, you're a fucking asshole. She's like, are you feeling okay?
Yeah,
like, what's going on? And then I'm like, fuck, I bet I've been an asshole all fucking day.
I can see how that can happen. I can relate to that a little bit. My other relation, or the other way I kind of do it too, is like, I don't want to fucking talk to anybody because I don't have the energy to be, jovial or, fun or whatever, because I just don't have it in me today. I don't feel like being like that today.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing, too, the people that are assholes all the time are never in a great mood like that they can get away with being dicks, but you have one day where you're not, like, upbeat. Like, well, what's wrong with you today?
Yes.
Okay, I gave you 362 days of goodness. This is one of my fucking 3 days I don't have it in me.
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck, I can't always be like that.
I agree. It is
people
bizarre.
At work are weird that way. You don't get, they don't let you off the hook on that shit.
It's very fucking strange.
Fucking leave me be. Hey, Randy.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, shit.
That's just a scene. I just put it together.
Yeah, that's a great fucking.
That's all I put together.
That's awesome.
And so then, showing the animation I'm working on, at least
really
a scene. Bringing Randy the Stunfish to life.
Yes. Oh, so good.
Yeah. So that's exciting shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna. The thing is, I don't know if I can do the mouth. Like, I can't really make them talk with the mouth open like that. So I have to try to. I might have to do the mouth to the side type of thing, which I think looks pretty shitty, and I don't want to go that route. But it might actually add to the simpleness. I don't know. I got to figure something else with that. But I can't make them talk with that because I can't like. I could if I have to do it manually. I need to have that thing limp
because it's open on one side.
Yeah, exactly.
Like triangle.
Yeah, so I got to see because I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do it where like the whatever close it off was just the same color so you couldn't see it.
Well, I mean, whether he's talking or not like this, when it's cut out right here, it's not going like. It's just not going to look right, you know. So I might be able to do like a triangle like this, but it'd still maybe put the black inside, like the color inside. I don't know. That's the one thing I have to try to figure out. And then I was gonna turn him to have a little bit more of the face on there, but I like this view.
I do too.
You know.
Good. Hi guys.
Yeah. So
all the other ones are just all the other fish just look curious. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll probably do a couple more fish, and these are just the ones in the background type of thing, you know. So yeah, so that's what that looks like so far. It should be good.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, all right, you fucks.
Well,
it is 8:00.
Yeah, it was good talking to you, peeps.
Yes. It's time for us to bounce. We got to go look at some more footage. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I promise you that if I don't have a brand new letter, the next time we do read a letter, because remember that I'll probably be going to visit Brad here this weekend, but if I do have a new letter, we'll read that. But if not, I will read the one that we were looking at before this that is long, and make sure we have a longer letter for you guys this time. So before we take off, thanks again for always being here to listen to us and joining us. And, you know, please rate the podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the podcast, please do so.
That'll help you get notifications when a new one comes out.
Yes.
Also, check us out on YouTube, Juan and Joe Studios.
Yep.
The vlog went out today. Got a couple, like I said, all the sketch comedies. The podcasts are up there as well. You can check all that stuff out. You should be subscribing to that YouTube channel and ring the bell so you get the notification.
And we are usually doing a podcast, at least releasing one weekly, if not bi-weekly. Yep. But we're pretty consistent on it.
Yeah, we are. We got quite a few out this year already.
Check out the merch again at ktshirts.net. And hopefully we will eventually bring the prison terms line.
We'll bring that to life. Yeah. And
I think that's about it. We have no other sponsors.
This episode is brought to you by insert business name here.
Yes, absolutely. But thanks again, guys, and I will leave you. Hopefully we don't get pulled down by this real quick, but a little Office clip, because the openings are always good.
Yeah.
So we will leave you with this. I'll play it on the mic, but I'm going to show Baden as we watch it. And it still sounds funny, but the visual is even better.
All right.
I don't have a ton of contact with the Scranton branch, but before I left, I took a box of Dwight's stationery. So from time to time, I send Dwight faxes from himself, from the future. Dwight, at 8 a.m. today, someone poisons the coffee. Do not drink the coffee. More instructions will follow. Cordially, Future Dwight.
Oh my God.
You'll thank me later.
God, that's a great idea. Bye.
That's a fucking wrap.